In the world of high-stakes finance, an AI getting a number wrong isn't just some small glitch. It can be a multi-million, maybe even billion-dollar disaster. So today, we're digging into a huge problem facing financial AI. And, more importantly, a brand new open-source fix that is completely changing the game. Let's get right into it.
And this quote, wow, it just nails the central challenge here. See, anyone can kind of slap together a basic AI that reads documents, but building one that's actually reliable enough for something as critical as a 10K financial audit, well, that has been the billion-dollar question. So where is it all going so wrong?
Okay, so the whole issue really boils down to this fundamental garbage problem. Even the most powerful AI models we have today can fail, and I mean fail spectacularly, when you feed them financial documents. And it all has to do with how they're taught to read in the first place. Now, the standard tech for this is called RAG, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. The whole point is to let an AI look up facts from a knowledge base, like a company's annual report, so it doesn't just, make things up. The problem is, the way it's been done forever is just deeply, deeply flawed for finance. So let's look at the old way. What VectorRAG does is it basically chops up a PDF into a ton of little text chunks. It's like throwing a document into a blender. Then it tries to find the most relevant chunks based on what sounds right. The problem? You get this text soup. Financial documents are all about their structure. The tables, the headers, the footnotes. A number in a table is totally meaningless without its column and row, and this whole method just completely destroys that crucial context. And that leads us, of course, right here. It is the absolute classic garbage in, garbage out trap. I mean, if you feed an AI a jumbled up mess of text that's lost all its structure, even the smartest model on Earth can't possibly reason about it correctly. And that's exactly why standard AI gets finance so wrong. But there is a new way. A company called VectifyAI is pioneering a solution that just moves past this broken model entirely with an approach they're calling vectorless RAG. Let's check out how they're doing it. Meet PageIndex. This is the new open source framework behind their solution. And the core idea is actually pretty simple, but it is revolutionary. Instead of force-feeding an AI unstructured junk, it actually teaches the AI to read a document the exact same way a human analyst would. So how does it pull that off? With something called hierarchical tree indexing. Now, what's so cool here is this idea of an intelligent map. Forget those random text chunks we talked about. PageIndex builds a semantic tree, like a smart blueprint of the entire document. Think of it like a super-powered table of contents that understands and preserves relationships between every single section, table, and data point. This new method gives the AI something it never, ever had before. Actual vision, a way to understand how a document is structured. It's not just reading words anymore, it's seeing the whole layout. So here's the breakdown. 1, the AI can actually see the page layout. It recognizes charts, complex grids, not just a wall of text. 2, it uses that intelligent map we just talked about to navigate the document's structure, just like you would. And 3, and this is absolutely critical for finance, it can trace every single answer back to its exact source in the document. No more black boxes. And this really highlights the key breakthroughs. You've got the vision, the smart navigation, and especially that traceability. I mean, unlike the old RAG systems where you just had to trust the answer, PageIndex gives you a fully auditable path for every result. For any regulated industry, that is a complete and total game changer. Okay, so the theory sounds incredible, right? But does it actually work in the real world? Well, this is where the story gets really good. VectifyAI took this PageIndex framework, used it to power a new financial AI agent called Mafin 2.5, and then they tested it on a major industry benchmark. The result? An absolutely staggering 98.7% accuracy. That is a new state-of-the-art record on the finance benchmark. A nearly perfect score on tasks that have completely stumped some of the most powerful AI models in the world. And if you want to put that number into perspective, just look at this chart. On the very same benchmark, a powerful tool like Perplexity scored around 45%. And GPT-4o, one of the most advanced general models out there, came in at just 31%. This isn't just a little improvement. This is a massive, massive leap forward. Right, so a really crucial point here is that this incredible accuracy comes from 2 things: the brilliant PageIndex framework and the super high-quality data it's connected to.
Mafin 2.5 has native access to SEC filings, earnings call transcripts, live market data, the whole shebang. It's not just reading better, it's reading the right stuff.
So what this all really represents is a fundamental shift in how we should be thinking about AI. We're finally moving away from just simple information lookup and toward true, genuine artificial reasoning. And this slide just sums it up perfectly. The old way was what you could call vibe-based search. It was just finding text that kinda, sorta felt right. The new way is reasoning-based navigation. It's an AI that mimics how a real human analyst actually thinks, navigating a document's complex structure to find a specific, verifiable fact. So what we've seen today is a totally new approach that has solved a massive billion-dollar problem, and it's done it in one of the world's most complex and regulated industries. So that leaves us with one final, really fascinating question to think about. If this AI can master the unbelievable complexity of a 10K financial report, what other intricate human tasks could it tackle next?